Okay guys, let's look at the basics of the knee shield, how to position ourselves, and the things that we need to be paying attention to. Knee shield is when I have half guard, okay, so I have one of his legs trapped, okay, and I'm using my knee here to keep the distance. This allows your partner to put more weight on top of you, so we want to use the high knee shield here, okay, knee up into his armpit, my toes just hooking around his back like so. Okay, and I'm going to reinforce that with my elbow here. Okay, so we don't want to get our knee shield squashed here. We want to have a high knee shield up into the armpit. Okay, and I want to keep my elbow underneath the knee so that if Neil tries to force my legs together, okay, I have some reinforcement here, okay, as opposed to just being loose and allowing my legs to go together. Okay, so we want to keep our knee nice and high, elbow inside of our knee. Okay, and this hand will go into the collar. Okay, so I'm hooking his back with my toes. My elbow is in underneath my knee here, and this is my frame. Okay, I have my high knee shield, okay, hand into the collar here, right at his shoulder, okay, and this will create a strong frame, okay, from both of his shoulders coming close. Okay, if I don't have my hand in the collar, this shoulder can drop down, okay, and start to put pressure, okay, and if I have the low knee shield, this shoulder can come down and start to put pressure too. So we want to be framing off both of his shoulders here, okay, with a high knee shield into the armpit, a second frame here on the other shoulder, okay, and then your elbow underneath your knee here. Okay, so this is what I want to be doing with my left arm and left leg. My right arm and right leg, okay, need to be doing work also, okay, and this arm here needs to be monitoring a few things, okay, mainly on the bottom side of my body, okay, so I don't want him controlling this arm, okay, at all, being able to dominate it through a grip or through a pin, okay, I don't want this arm to be controlled, okay, I also don't want this bottom collar to be controlled either, okay, this will give him basically the same as a head control, which I also don't want. Okay, so I need to be protecting both my head, okay, and the collar. The collar basically serves as a head control that wraps around my neck here, okay, controls my head, and I also don't want this bottom arm controlled. Okay, so this hand here is constantly controlling a wrist, controlling an inside thigh, okay, or controlling a sleeve grip here. Okay, and if I have no grip, okay, I have to make sure he has no grip on me. Okay, so I'm constantly battling here, monitoring this arm, okay, not letting him control my collar, okay, keeping my head away, okay, and not letting him dominate the sleeve grip either, pulling my hand up, okay, my hand should always be free, monitoring his hand, and then keeping my frame safe here, okay, so hand scanning the arm here, and just not allowing for any dominant grip on my collar or grip on my head. Okay, last thing will be my bottom leg, okay, so we don't want from this angle, okay, Neil's knee to close off my hip here. Okay, we kind of want to in between here with my knee just right in front of his two legs here, okay, as I hook his bottom leg. Okay, so I don't want to be super deep here, okay, where his knee will come into my knee. Okay, I want to monitor the distance here and just keep my knee free. Now, with my toes, okay, you can see here I'm going toes down to the floor. Okay, so I'm not just loose with my leg here like this. Okay, I certainly don't have no control. Okay, I have hooking and then toes down. Okay, so as we're in the knee shield here, okay, my bottom toes are pressing to the mat. I have my frames in place here, okay, and this allows me to monitor his bottom leg. Okay, in the event of him stepping his leg up, okay, I need to be able to switch my hook. Okay, you can keep on there. I need to switch my hook here, okay, between a reverse De La Riva, okay, and a, go back to the mat please, okay, toes down. Okay, so as he steps his leg up, I need to be constantly using my leg correctly and not have no control here. Okay, I need to be hooking. When he drops his knee to the mat, I'm hooking. Okay, so toes down. When he lifts his leg, toes up. Okay, all of this will happen while you have the knee shield. Okay, he lifts his leg up. Okay, I lift my leg. He drops his leg, toes down. Okay, so these are the basic elements of the knee shield. Okay, monitoring this arm. Okay, monitoring this shoulder using the collar grip. Okay, high position with the knee here into the armpit, foot hooking, and your elbow supports your knee. Okay, my bottom leg is hooking like I just previously explained. Okay, very last thing, we have to make sure that we're on our side. Okay, so you don't play knee shield flat on your back like this. You don't play any form of half guard for the most part flat on your back. Okay, we want to be on a side here. Okay, so I'm fully on my shoulder. Okay, I have my grips, I'm controlling here. Okay, this is my positioning, okay? I'm not shifted and then flat on my back here. Okay, so we need to be thinking about all these elements as we get into our sweeps and our attacks and submissions and everything, okay? keeping this leg in good position here, okay, this knee up, okay, keeping my hand in the collar here, elbow underneath my knee, monitoring this hand, okay, and then making sure my bottom leg is doing work. If he lifts his leg up, I'm switching to my hook here, okay, and switching as he moves around. Okay, so these are our basic elements. Once you understand how to control here and use these to keep his weight off of you, okay, then we can look to start entering the underhook. We can start to look to attack his arms, attack his neck, look to sweep, many different options, but those are the fundamental elements of the knee shield position.